Across the nation, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs remains in custody in New York after being denied bail. He's facing sex charges and racketeering charges. Combs and his attorney will appeal his bail denial this afternoon in court. Here's ABC's Rion Alley.
Sean Diddy Combs is in federal custody, denied bail after pleading not guilty to racketeering and sex trafficking charges. His attorney had offered a $50 million bail, arguing Combs is not a flight risk.
He came here to turn himself in. Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him.
But in denying bail, the judge cites Combs' substance abuse and anger issues, saying the danger is quite serious for witnesses and alleged victims in this case.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Combs pleaded not guilty to charges that he led a criminal enterprise that subjected young women to violence, use of firearms, threats, coercion, and verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. The indictment claims Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male prostitutes called freak-offs.
He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Prosecutors say authorities seized the recordings along with firearms, drugs, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant during raids last March on Diddy's homes in Miami Beach and Los Angeles.
The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time.
Prosecutors claiming when Combs did not get his way, he hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair, adding the victims didn't think they could refuse him without risking further abuse. But Combs' attorney insists the freak-offs were consensual.
And it was adults and consensual, and everybody who was there wanted to be there.
Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.